Hello and welcome to this tutorial on running WordPress on a local server, so on your own computer. Now to do this, we're going to be using MAMP. So we're going to start from scratch with a fresh download, fresh install of both of those things. So we're going to start with MAMP, which is mamp.info. Now we'll just get the free version, so click on download here. Now MAMP, as you saw, has both a free and a pro version. When you install the free version, automatically you get the pro version as well for 14 days. So you could try it out, see if there's anything in there that you need. For what we're going to do, which is just running WordPress from a local server, the free version is more than enough. Then we're going to download WordPress, which is also free. So that's wordpress.org. There is a WordPress.com, but that's more of a hosting website. It's a different service altogether. So we're going to download WordPress. And now if you go here, they should both be downloading. All right, now WordPress is done. All we need to do, as you can see, it already extracted it. So we just need to dump all of those into whatever our root folder is for our new website. So I'm going to create it in Documents. I'm going to call it My Root. And then all I need to do is dump everything from WordPress directly in here. So that's it for WordPress for now. Now we're going to run MAMP. We'll just quickly go through the installation process. There's no specific setups here anyways. And now MAMP will be installing as well. Now while it's installing, what are the advantages exactly of running WordPress on a local server as opposed to do your modifications on a remote server? Well, the main thing, apart from being convenient, is that it's a lot faster. So if you want to modify some files, it's a lot easier when you already have them on your computer than to have to go through an FTP connection, get each file one by one, then put it back on the server with, whatever options you use to do that, and then refresh your website. So it's a lot faster if it's directly on your computer, especially considering with WordPress, every change you do, every menu you go from one to the other, you need to wait for the page to load, so it's a lot longer. So now MAMP is done installing, so we could close all those things. Then we're going to run MAMP, and the first step is to go to Preferences. Now the first screen is more a question of personal preferences, whether or not you want MAMP to start the servers and to open the web start page when you start MAMP. You'll see what both of those things are in a second. For now, just leave them at the default settings. Now for ports, for Apache, I usually like to use port 80. Now the main reason for that is when you have port 80, all you need to write here in the address bar to get to your website is localhost, if you leave the settings that we're going to leave in a second. If you leave it to, for example, the 8888, which is what it is right now, Apache port, then all of your paths for your files, and every time you want to access your website, it's going to be localhost colon 8888. So I usually click set the web and MySQL ports to those presets. For Nginx though, I leave it at 7888. So these are my preferred settings for this screen. Now for PHP, I'm going to put it back to PHP 7.0. The main reason for that is because we're going to be using phpMyAdmin, which at the moment of this recording only works with PHP version up to 7.0. So I'll put it at that. If you're watching this video later on, it's new versions that work with phpMyAdmin, then by all means just use whatever latest version is that's available to you. Now web server, what we need to do here is to simply tell MAMP where our root folder is located. So I'm going to click on the little folder. I had put it in Documents, My Root, and I'll select that. Now as you could see, it's in My Documents, then My Root, leave it to Apache Server, and just click on OK. Now I'm going to start the servers. And as you could see here, on this screen we have the options we had before, whether or not you want to automatically start the servers when you start MAMP, and if you want to open the web start page. So now that both my servers are running, I know that MAMP is working properly. So I'm going to open the web start page. First thing to do is to go in Tools, phpMyAdmin, and we're going to create a new database for our new WordPress website. So on the left here, click on New. Give a name right here to your new database. So I'm going to call it my root DB and click on Create. Now, as you can see, we have a brand new database with absolutely nothing in it, which is what we need for now. So go back to the web start page, click on my website, and then it's going to bring me to the new setup of a new WordPress website. Choose the language. This you could skip. Okay. Database name, I'm going to enter what I had put it in phpMyAdmin a second ago. So that was my root DB. In MAMP, username and password is always root. I'm going to leave those two as is and click on Submit. Run the install. Now, site title, that's easy to change in WordPress later on. It doesn't matter. So let's say I call it my site. Username and password, this will create a user for you in WordPress. So this is what you're going to need in a second to log into the WP admin of your new website. So put whatever user you want to use later on and password. Obviously, those can also be changed later on from the WordPress admin panel. And then I'm going to install WordPress. And that's it. Now we should have a working WordPress installation on our website, on our computer, I mean. And as you could see, if I go to my site, this is the current default theme on WordPress. So by going on my dashboard, I can now modify anything I want for my WP admin panel. And now when I want to work on my local website, all I need to do is have MAMP running, make sure the servers are running, and then I could either go through the web start page, click on my website, there you go, or if I open a new tab, new browser window, then I just go to localhost, and that will be my website. And just like any other regular WordPress website, if I do localhost/wp admin, then it brings me directly to my admin panel. So that's it. I hope that this video helps you out. If it did, please remember to click on like and to subscribe. And thanks for watching.